Welcome back. Who is Zohran Mamdani, the Democrat candidate for mayor of New York City? Well, the New York Times is reporting on the races he has claimed to be on his college application to Columbia. He checked off he's Asian and African American. Mamdani telling the Times, quote, "Most college applications don't have a box for Indian Ugandans. So I checked multiple boxes trying to capture the fullness of my background. Even though these boxes are constraining, I wanted my college application to reflect who I was." Christopher Rufo added to this. He said Mamdani scored a 2140 out of 2400 on the SAT. That was below the median SAT score for admitted students at Columbia, but likely above the median SAT score for black students, hence the advantage of marking himself African American. So that's one thing. Here's another. The Italian American community not happy with Mamdani over this. That blurred image is the wannabe mayor flipping off a statue of Christopher Columbus and calling for it to be taken down. He did this 2 years after becoming a naturalized citizen. And then there's this, as he appears to mock Jewish traditions. But the girls don't seem to care. They think he's hot. A group of Gen Zers are now calling themselves Hot Girls for Zohran, and they're selling merch. Joining me now is Heritage Foundation Senior Fellow Mike Gonzalez. Mike, I think that's probably a question that many on the left are having to ask themselves today. As more comes to light about the positions he's taken, the things that he's said, now that he is the candidate as a Democrat for mayor of New York.
Well, hi, Will, and thanks for having me on. I think to answer your question, who is Zohran Mamdani, we can clearly say he's a communist. President Trump was right. If you look at the things he says, they come directly from Karl Marx when he talks about seizing the means of production, or from each according to his skills. That is directly from the 1848 Communist Manifesto, or from the critique of the Gotha program of 1875, and the idea of having government-owned stores. That is a just pure communist ideology. So before getting into the Columbia question, which I think is a very interesting one, and I went to Columbia Business School myself, he is a communist. He says he's not, said that on Meet the Press. Guess who else said on Meet the Press, "I'm not a communist" in 1959? Fidel Castro. And I have tweeted out that video of that. So I think we can clearly answer that question, who he is.